She's a little explosion of hope, never turns the lights down low, but she can go there if you wanna low. There are no markings on the country roads, no signs that guide the way back home. When you get there you won't wanna go. Okay, so today we're looking at Foy Vance's She Burns, and for this lesson I've used the album track as the reference, but I've also listened a lot to some of the acoustic versions that he does that I will post down there somewhere so you can have a look. It's quite a good chance to kind of listen to how the song is performed sort of more stripped back. It's a beautiful song, and there's some great versions that he's done acoustically. So moving into the song itself, one thing that you do need to do straight away is put a capo on at 4th fret. The way that he plays this with the right hand is quite particular. He uses his thumb for the bass notes, and he's muting very heavily the rest of the strings, and he's using the thumb to catch the other strings as well. So you get this kind of very muted sound with the right hand. If you didn't mute it, it wouldn't quite sound right. Doesn't really work as well, alright? So you need to make sure that you're muting with the right hand and you're using your thumb. So Capo at 4th fret, we're in standard tuning. He only really uses 4 chords for the whole song: A minor, C, G and F, but there's a bit of an order to them you have to get down. The verse and the intro, if you like, the same thing. We're in 4/4, uses a bar of A minor, bar of C, and then 2 bars of G. Okay? Now obviously he doesn't play them quite like that, so I'm going to break down exactly what he does. So on the A minor, you hold the A minor down, you play 2 bass notes with your thumb, then you jump down and play the 4th and 3rd strings together. Okay, so you get bass, bass, chord, then back to the 5th string, and then you play the chord again, and then just before you change to the next chord, you're actually going to just take those fingers off and catch 2 open strings. So you get, so that's all of it in total. So it's bass, bass, chord, if you like, bass, chord, off. Think of it that way, maybe that'll help, okay? So you got, so on the C chord it's exactly the same. You're still hitting the 4th, you're hitting the 5th string there, and then the 4th and the 3rd string, so it's bass, bass, chord, and then again he takes that middle finger off before he changes to the G. Slightly different on the G. We've got 2 bars. I'm going to hit the same as before, just holding a G. You don't need a full G chord, but you might as well. You've got 2 on the bass, 4th and 3rd strings, back to the bass. Then you put your middle finger down on what would be the 2nd fret, and then take it off for the last time. So you get bass, bass, chord, bass, finger down, and then off. So, okay, and that repeats because that's G twice. Okay, so let me give you that intro round one more time. C, G for 2 bars, alright? And that's your intro, and that's also the pattern he uses for the verses and sort of coming out of the choruses. Alright, so next I'm going to take you through the kind of pre-chorus and chorus section. So I'm going to link these up with the lyrics so they kind of make more sense, because there's a lot of the same sort of chords. The first 4 bars, the first phrase, so that's where it changes, where he's going to sing I've frozen all of my desire, covered up in virgin, so that part. So we're going to go from F. Now the F, he'll often play with the thumb over the top and the kind of F chord like that. Either's, I think it's the best way you're going to have to be able to do it, really, because of what you're going to have to take off. So you've got 2 notes on the bass as usual, 4th and 3rd strings together, and then it's exactly the same thing. So we go bass, bass, chord, and off. Okay, so same motion. So you go from there, then to an A minor, same pattern as before, then 2 bars of C. So if I just wrote that's frozen all of my desire, so it's frozen all. A minor, 2, 3, 2 bars of C, covered up in virgin snow. Okay, and then the next part, very, very similar. F chord, but when I stand beside her for 1 bar, F, same pattern. C for 3 bars. Next section, he jumps in with the petrol, soap, paper and fireworks, and that's going to go F again. 3 bars of C. It's the same as before. Okay, and then the final 4 bars of this kind of section, and burning so deep, they're just breathing out. That's that part. We're coming in with the F, C, and then I'm melting, darling, I can't let go to the G. Now this is where it's different. You've got 2 beats of A minor. Okay, so it's like a 2/4 bar. A minor, F, and then it's straight back to the A minor. Okay, so I'm going to run that little bit there. So it's burning so deeply, just C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, A, F, A minor. Back to the beginning. Okay, let me run those sections all together one time. So I'm going to go from the beginning of the what I've called the pre-chorus. So it's where he sings "Frozen All of My Desire." So it's F, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, covered up in virgin snow. Okay, back to the F. When I stand beside her, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C again. Okay, and then petrol, soap, paper and fireworks, F, C, 2, 3, C for another 2 bars after that. And then it's burning so deep, F, C, oops, 2, 3, and then G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, F, back to the beginning, okay? Okay, and that's really your section there, and it's just a case of getting used to that movement and changing between a bit, alright? Okay guys, so that really is it. However, he does put a bit of a tag on the end of the tune, so I'm going to walk you through that and just explain what happens. Tag's basically just where you repeat a section again. And again, you know, you're probably going to hopefully be using your ears for this anyway, so you can probably sort of figure it out. So I'm going to go from the pre-chorus section again and just walk you through that. I'm going to kind of do it as we go, because otherwise it's really hard to hear. So let's just take that bit through very, very slowly. So I'm going to go from the burning so deeply, just breathing hurts. So that's the F part. So it's 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, G, 2. So this is a dodgy bit. A minor for 2 beats, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3. That repeats again. A minor, but F 4 beat. C, 2, and he does it one more time. G, 2, 3. A minor, F 2 beats, back to the beginning. Alright, so that is a little bit of the tricky part. Again, as I always say, hopefully you're hearing this and you're using your ears to kind of guide you through these sections. It's definitely the best way of doing it. So I hope that works for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions about the lesson itself, please let me know. And definitely check out those acoustic versions because they're awesome. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you soon.